Joseph! Joseph!
I don't think he's here, sir.
He has to be. He has to. And stop calling me sir.
Right, yeah, sorry, Jack.
Joseph! Leo, we need your horse.
As I said, sir, he's gone missing again. He's usually back in the morning.
That damn horse. Why have him when he doesn't do anything? Joseph! Joseph!
Sir, the blizzard is getting pretty bad. I think we should head inside. If your brother isn't back by now, then...
Just shut up and help me look. Joseph!
Joseph. Joseph.
Who was that?
Shh. Anyone with any sense would be inside right now. So, it could be...
Murderer.
They look through the thick snow coming down from the sky. They see a figure heading towards them.
Who's there?
Oh, is that you, Jack? Have you found Joseph yet?
From through the snow, the two police officers could see that the figure was in fact a teenage girl. Jack immediately ran up to her.
What are you doing out here?
Don't forget the curfew we put in place with all the blizzards going on.
What do you think? I came to find my brother.
Seems like the whole family has no sense.
I told you to stay inside.
And do what? Stay at home and do nothing?
Yes. Anna, you should go back inside. I don't want you going missing too.
No way. You've been out here for hours and you haven't found him yet. I mean, come on. This is a tiny place.
Look, little miss, you should just go inside. Let your brother and I investigate.
It's better with 3 people. And also, do you know the way home through the snow? I mean, look how disorienting it is.
You're right.
You're not seriously considering...
Bringing this mindless child with us? Yes.
Hey!
Come on, we'll look together. Will that make you happy?
Yes? Joseph!
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 Anna, Jack, are there any places you would go?
He literally went across the street from our home just to get some food. He really can't have gone far.
He did always get distracted.
Ugh, that boy. I should get a whole search party out here.
Except for the fact that the police in this hamlet only includes us, Mr. Sheriff.
Jack will do just fine. Thank you, Leo.
Right, sorry, sir.
What's that noise?
What noise?
Shh! Just listen.
What is that?
Everyone, there's a light appearing over there. I can just about see it through the snow. Some white, glowy light.
As bright as the moon itself.
Come on, let's see what it is.
Where do you think going? That thing could be anything.
Well then, come with me.
Okay, but you hold my hand and walk behind me, alright? That thing just appeared. We have no idea what it could be.
Fine.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
She's not going to give up trying to see it. There's no other choice than to give in.
Well, if that's your decision, sir, let's go then.
The trio walked through the snow, battling it as it hit their faces. As they approached the object, they could see that it was taller than them. It looked so ominous. It appeared to be a big blue box.
What on earth?
Police? What is this?
We searched this area earlier, just 10 minutes ago, and this wasn't there then. How would someone have put this up so quickly? Why? It appears to be made out of wood. And public hall? What does that mean?
What was that?
The sheriff turns to see his sister going into a nearby alley. He chases after her.
Anna, get back here.
Leo follows along and they find, in the alley, a group of 3 people, looking at something on the ground.
I thought that was impossible.
Oi, what are you lot doing out during the blizzard?
What? Oh, hi!
They all stand, huddling together, obscuring the rest of the alley.
Is everything here alright?
Oh yes, completely fine.
I don't think I've seen you around here.
Oh, really? Well, that's because we're not, are we guys?
No.
Of course not.
Just visiting, seeing the northern lights.
Wrong time of the year for that, I'm afraid.
Oh, right.
Ray, you landed us in the wrong time.
Sorry.
What was that?
They're talking nonsense. So, what can we help you with, Mr. Sheriff, judging by the star on your chest, his lackey, judging by the fact you dress like your superior yet don't give off the vibe of a leader, and a little girl?
We heard a scream from down here.
Oh, that was just me. Grazed my leg. It's so hard knowing where you're going in this blizzard.
Right. And what's that?
The sheriff had noticed steam rising from a hole in the snow on the ground. In the hole was a pen-like device, obviously broken.
Oh, that? Just a pen.
Right.
What are you doing in a dark alley? What are you hiding?
Well, she's very clever.
Training her, I presume?
She's my sister.
Right.
So, what are you hiding? You look guilty as hell.
We are investigating something.
The boy put his hand in his poncho pocket. Instantly, Leo got a gun from his holster and pointed it at the boy. The boy's and his friend's hands shot up. One of the boy's hands was holding what looked like a wallet.
Please, we're innocent.
Don't shoot!
Now, if you would please, just put the gun down.
Drop whatever you are holding.
It's only an ID. Proof of identity.
Throw it to us.
The boy did as they asked. Jack picked it up and opened it.
Detective Inspector Dr. Sadman YOLO?
Well, you see, it doesn't work so well because I'm not holding it, but...
Where are you from, Sadman?
Me? England. Scotland Yard, if you like. And you can just call me the Doctor. These are my friends Mark and...
Stop moving.
Right, these are my friends, Mark and Ray. They're helping me in this investigation.
What investigation? We never asked for help.
So you need help.
How can you be a detective inspector at your age?
I'm older than I look.
You look like a teenager.
I moisturise.
Really?
No, hate the stuff.
They train people young at Scotland Yard.
And you, Missy, what are you doing here?
I work with them.
Puh, impossible. You're a woman.
And who made that stupid rule?
They hire anyone where we work. That's how it works in Scotland Yard. Now please, if you could, put the gun down.
Leo, put the gun away. I hate guns.
Sir.
I like you, Mr. Sheriff, sir. I'm glad we're on the same page.
So, Sadman,
Call me the Doctor, please.
what are you and your colleagues hiding from us? I presume you're here for a case?
Yes.
Can you show us what you're hiding then?
Will you trust us?
Depends. We can't really do much of anything if you don't move and we don't see what you're hiding.
Good point. Everyone, move out the way.
Are you sure?
Yep, just make sure you close that little girl's eyes.
No way are you doing that. If that boy can see it, then so can I.
I never... Everyone, move out the way.
They all moved, revealing what was behind them. The sheriff went up to it, slowly. He could make out a shape in the snow on the ground. He knelt down, a sinking feeling in his heart. He wiped the snow off, and there, lying on the ground, was the face of a young man, staring deathly up into the sky.
My God.
What is it?
You okay, Sheriff?
Yes. Leo, just get the physician, will you?
Right away, yes, right away.
You don't want to see this.
What is it? What is it?
Something not very nice. But we will sort it, don't worry.
Sheriff, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Jack? What is it?
It's Joseph, and he's...
No.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. I'm so sorry.
No!
Should I go after her?
No, she won't have gone far. She's scared to be alone.
Should I check anyway?
No! I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Did you see what happened?
No. I'm sorry. We know he's missing a leg, but...
Don't just...
Right.
Do you know this person, Sheriff?
He's my... He was my brother.
And that girl is your sister?
Yes.
I'm sorry. This isn't fair on you.
Grayson is here, sir.
Thank you, Leo.
Better not have woken me up for nothing again. That was the best night's sleep I've gotten in weeks.
Get here, Grayson. Save him.
What?
Save my brother. Save him.
Well, just looking at him, he's dead, Jack. Seriously, stop waking me up when...
Save him.
There's nothing I can do!
Just do it.
Fine.
Grayson knelt by the body and began examining it as Jack stood up.
There's no way you can save him. When we found him, he was already gone. Even I couldn't save him.
Tell me, did you see anyone leave the murder scene?
Well, no, but...
Then seeing as we have no proof of who it is, I'm arresting you three, Ray, Mark, and Sadman, on suspicion of murdering my brother.
What?
But we didn't do anything.
Not only that, but I will also be charging you for the deaths of 5 other people.
Oh my my god.
5? You need us. You need our help.
Leo, take them away.
Leo went towards them as the doctor picked up the broken and steaming pen from the ground. He put it in his pocket as Leo grabbed their arms.
Oi!
You're hurting my arm. Get off.
You lot struggle, and I will personally charge you for murder. Now you're on a tit-for-tat basis for punishments, eh?
What is wrong with you?
Sheriff, I understand you're upset because of your brother. It wasn't us. We swear.
You were guilty till proven innocent. Leo, take them to the cells, lock them up, question them, and come back here. I will take my sister home whilst Grayson does his work.
Yes, sir. Now you lot, come on.
Sheriff, this is way beyond you. It's supernatural. Look at the moon. The moon.
What the?
Jack, there's no way I can save him. You are wasting my time.
Did you even try?
There's not even a pulse. I can't get the heart started. There's nothing. So thanks a lot. You brought me out here for nothing.
Well, keep trying, and if you find nothing, just define the cause of death. I want to kill whoever did this the same way they killed my brother.
Fine. But as soon as I'm done, I am leaving.
Good. And tomorrow, don't forget to drop off your notes on the deaths of all the dead.
All right.
See you soon.
Yep.
Why did this have to happen?
Do you want him back?
Who's there?
Do you want your brother back?
Well, yes, but
Anna? Oh, I knew I would find you here.
yeah.
Come on, why don't we go home?
But how about Joseph?
Grayson is doing all he can.
But he doesn't care about anyone. Remember Leo's wife? Her leg?
You stop that nonsense right now. Got it? Come on, let's go home.
Right.
Now you have to promise me you won't leave the house again tonight or any other night till I say so, okay?
Right.
Think about how Mom and Dad would act if they saw you putting yourself in danger.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just be careful, okay?
Okay.
Paradoxes. Ugh. Why have this huge flipping library in the TARDIS if it's not got what I want in it?
Mark was inside a huge library. Shelves spanned for miles. As he stood to put another book back, he saw something move from the far side of the room.
Hello? I'm probably tired, and I've been searching through these books for hours.
Mark leans on a shelf. He reaches into his pocket and brings out the Paradox Restorer.
Mechanical, yet with organic parts. And it can manipulate paradoxes, I would guess. How? Who made such a powerful device? Is it the reason I can remember everything that happened in the paradox? I feel so alone in this. The doctor won't believe me. Neither will Ray. I bet they both think I'm completely mad. Okay, maybe I am. What the? Hello, who's there? Ray? Is that you? It's not funny.
Suddenly, he sees in the distance a dark shadow on the other side of the room. He stared at it for a few moments until it bounded towards him, growing ever closer. Mark instantly turned and ran out of the room and into the corridors.
Right, which way to go? Way to go. Should be down the next left and... Wait, there's no left down here. Wait, the TARDIS. She has changed the way back. She must have. It was definitely left down here. It's catching up to me. TARDIS, tell me where they ought to go. Stop changing the layout. How would the doctor feel if you let me die in here? How would he feel? Wait. That noise is in the console room. If I follow the sounds, I should... Less talking to yourself, Mark, and more...
Hang on. Hold it. Hold it.
Mark sat on a small table opposite Leo in a small dark room. Leo crossed his arms. He was not happy.
I asked you to tell me the events that led up to your discovery of Joseph's body.
Yeah. And?
It sounds more like something you got in one of those fantastical newspaper stories.
Well, it's not. You asked for the truth, and this is the truth. Can I continue?
No, I'll be better off asking that as a friend of yours.
They'll tell you the same thing.
I can be quite intimidating, you know? I may not have gotten to you quite yet, but I will with that girl, eh? Right, let's go back to the cell with you.
What are you whistling?
Oh, just something I made up.
Huh. So, Mark can fly the TARDIS?
Somewhat.
What would happen if you and Mark were in some terrible situation?
Okay.
And you really need the TARDIS, but I am the only one who has access to it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Well, what would I do? I couldn't save you and Mark because I don't know how to fly.
Are you saying you want to learn?
To be able to fly a time and space machine. Yeah!
I don't know. There's a lot of power. I don't usually like to teach people.
Oh, come on. Mark knows.
Yes, I know he does. I have no idea how he could possibly understand it, but...
So teach me then.
Fine. I trust you, and I think you're more than capable. I'll only teach you the basic stuff, so if you do run rampant with the TARDIS at some point, I can get it back somewhat easily.
You really have trust issues, don't you?
Right, I've put it in ultra safe mode. Press that button there.
So, this button?
Yep, that's it. And hold on to this lever and keep it balanced. Careful, careful.
What did I do?
Remember, she is a living thing. Don't be too hard on her.
So I pushed that button down too hard. I hurt her.
In a sense, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
She's fine with it.
This isn't the way you fly. You're usually running around the place, pressing buttons and levers all over. This is just, well, kind of boring, standing around in one place.
That's because I have ultra safe mode off when I fly. More fun that way.
So all those times we've landed in the wrong location is because you want a bit of danger?
I think of it more like the TARDIS taking us where we need to go, rather than where we want to go. It's more exciting that way.
Adrenaline junkie.
You got it. Now.
What's that? Oh, have I done something again?
No, just a message. The TARDIS has detected that object again. It's getting nearer, a ship maybe? How could it follow us? We go all over the place.
What do I do?
Nothing. I'm teaching you to fly a TARDIS. I won't let something distract us. If the TARDIS is that interested in this thing, she'll tell us at a later date. Now, I need to tell you about what to do when there are objects in the way.
Okay.
So you have to slow down by slowly pushing that lever that you're holding onto down, and then you strafe with the zigzag lever just past you here. And then up and down is this lever right next to me here. Got that?
Up, down, left, right. All simple.
So then, Captain, where are you taking us?
Well, I'm not sure. Why is it so easy to know where to go when you're the passenger, and not so easy when you're driving this thing?
Because usually you're the tourist and I'm the tour guide, and now the roles have been switched. And so, because of this, how about this then? A sight I haven't seen in a long time. The Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis.
The what?
You know, the lights. Charged particles hitting the atmosphere on Earth.
That's a thing? On Earth? Yes! We have to go there!
Right, set the destination using this keyboard here. I recommend going to December 1875. Somewhere like Canada.
So I just type in Canada, December 1875.
That's right. And then just pull that lever there and...
Did I do it?
Yes, you did. Now, keep an eye on where you're going so that...
What the hell?
Mark? Are you okay?
What do you keep down your corridors?
Rooms? Isn't that normal?
No. Don't tell me you have an idea about the monster in those halls.
Don't be silly.
You know, Your TARDIS decided to change the corridors. I knew where I was going, and as soon as that creature was chasing me, the corridors flipped about. This machine hates me, and has hated me ever since I came on board. But what have I done wrong? What?
Mark, calm down, calm down. I'm sure the TARDIS likes you. She's just not sure about you at the moment. You have to wait for her to warm up to you a little bit.
Doctor, what do I do? There's an asteroid belt coming up. What do I...
Okay, so did you all come here with some stupid story and think that will make you look more innocent?
Back in the interrogation room, Ray was now the one being questioned by Leo.
You asked for the truth, and there it is.
Who made up this story then? A kid you have with you? He has more confidence than sense, if you ask me.
You can say that again.
So, tell me what you did before you found the body.
I told you, we travelled to look at the Northern Lights. Or whatever they're called.
But surely you knew this was the wrong time of year, right?
No.
What did you do when you found the body then?
We checked it out.
And?
And then you arrived, saying that we murdered them, and now we're here.
Right, back to the cells. I better ask that other friend of yours.
Did I do it?
Yep, this is it. Canada, 1875. You can tell from the smell in the air.
Not really much different to New London's air.
The doctor was picking up the snow. He looked at it, intrigued.
So it's in the sky then?
The aurora? Yep.
I don't see it.
Probably covered by clouds.
There are no clouds.
Well, there must be. It's snowing.
There wasn't a single cloud in the sky. The snow seemed to be coming from nowhere. The doctor stared at the moon, bright in the sky.
Now that is strange.
Is that possible?
If the clouds are in the distance and the wind blows the snow over here, but... Nope. No wind.
But I can hear it.
Yep.
The doctor picked up the snow and put it in his mouth.
You're like a kid, putting everything in your mouth. What are you doing?
That's no snow. Ugh. It tastes tangy, metallic.
Sure that snow wasn't discolored at all?
Ugh. Very funny, Mark. But the snow isn't melting in my mouth, nor in my hand.
Unmelting snow? Is that possible?
There's a lot of impossible things happening tonight.
Everyone looked over to the noise. It came from an alley. A black horse bounded out of it and ran down the road. The doctor instantly ran over to the alley it had come from.
Where are you going?
Why would the horse be down such a tight alleyway?
The trio went down the alley and found, dead on the ground, a body. The doctor went up to it. Instantly, he took out his sonic and began scanning the body up and down.
Oh no.
Another dead person? Again? Are we just danger magnets?
I wish there was an explanation as to why we always seem to attract mysteries, myths, dangers and the like, but honestly, I don't know. And I can't be held accountable because Ray was the one to take us here this time.
Well, sorry.
Never said it was your fault, like it never usually is mine.
So, what's wrong with him?
Check him over for me, will you, Ray?
Okay.
You think that animal belonged to him?
Probably, but why bring it down here?
What was that thing?
A horse, you know, gallopy thingies. I used to know a horse once, a few horses. Susan, Arthur, Star.
Do you know what a horse is?
No?
You can hardly blame him. He was on a postal ship for practically his whole life. The people there didn't even know what a pig was.
So, is a horse, well, friendly?
Of course. In a bit of a huff most of the time because people keep sitting on them and they keep getting forced to ride people to places that horses don't want to go. But mostly harmless. A good old kick from one could kill though.
Could that have killed this person?
What do you think, Ray? Did the horse kill the person?
He seems to be basically perfect condition. No broken bones, no bruising. So I wouldn't say the horse did this. The only sign of injury, or difference to the average person, is, well, the fact he's missing a leg.
Where's the blood?
I'm not sure. Cauterization, maybe?
Let me have a look. No. Can't be. See how the skin's covering the end of the leg? Almost like it healed itself. Or almost like the boy never had a leg. Which could explain the need for a horse. Let me just scan the leg and... Ah!
What happened?
My sonic. I don't know. It overloaded. It's broken. Something broke it.
What does that mean?
That means I'm genuinely terrified. I don't know what would have so much power to destroy my sonic. I thought that was impossible.
Oi! What are you lot doing out during the blizzard?
What? Oh, hi! And then the sheriff said, "Is everything here alright?" And then...
Okay, I get the picture. God, all of you are so annoying. Why won't you just tell me the truth?
I just did.
Look, I know a fake ID when I see one. And someone with the name Sadman YOLO on their ID certainly raises red flags with me.
Well, you see, that was a mistake.
What? Someone made a mistake when making your ID. Didn't pay them enough, did you? Don't give me that. I asked your friends for their IDs and they couldn't show me anything. I checked that girl's bag. What's her name?
Ray.
She has the most random stuff in there, but guess what? No ID. Although, I wouldn't expect it from a girl.
Right, well, all I can say is that I didn't do it. Neither did Mark or Ray.
Well, who did then? There was no one at the crime scene. Even that horse you said was there doesn't have substantial proof of being there. Were you suggesting the horse did it?
No, of course not. I just... there's nothing I can say.
Leo slid 2 objects across the table. The doctor's fried Sonic and another one, the 8th Doctor's Sonic.
Do you know what these are?
How did you get the other one?
The one that doesn't look broken. From your friend, Mark.
Right.
What are these?
Oh, just equipment from Scotland Yard to help us with cases.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, from where I'm from, we have quite high-tech gadgets.
What's with all your mumbo-jumbo? All these stupid words? Are you making them up?
Did you make mumbo-jumbo up?
Well, of course I didn't.
That's my answer to you.
Your friend said they were sonic screwdrivers.
That they are.
So what? Were you planning on trying to fix the dead bodies up? Put a nice little shelf while you were there. Oh, wait. Did you make that strange blue box using it?
Leo, tell me. The sheriff's brother. He had both of his legs, didn't he?
Well, yes, but what has that got to do with you?
And he didn't own a horse?
No. That was probably my horse. Now, tell me what these things do. What are they?
Shouldn't you be getting back to the sheriff? He seemed a little stressed, not in his right mind. He may need help.
You don't tell me how to run this investigation.
Alright, just saying.
What is the purpose of the blue box?
It used to trap criminals inside. You find them, you put them in there, and lock them up. They used to be all over the place. Well, in the future.
You don't have to talk rubbish. I'm charging you with putting that box up without permission.
Is that a crime? Very specific crime, isn't it?
Shut it.
Mark and Ray sat in a small cell. It was the only cell in the room, other than one further down the corridor. In the barred window, the light from the moon shone through, allowing Mark and Ray to see each other.
This place isn't half disgusting.
You don't say. I've been in too many cages in my life.
And we were coming here to have a nice day out, a nice relax, see the northern lights, or whatever.
I've already seen them.
What? But they can only be seen here. I think the doctor said that.
No, they're on virtually any planet. It just shows up better on some more than others. When I was delivering stuff to Dojon, that planet has the northern lights shine in the sky every night. The Dojonians just excite their atmosphere in a certain way to make the rays of sun shine through just well enough to show the northern lights.
Wow, that sounds amazing. What did they look like?
Amazing. Think every color of the rainbow waving in the sky like a huge ribbon.
We never had that on New Earth.
And that's because the sun was too far away.
How do you know all this?
Someone at Dojon was telling me when I first saw the lights. The people on Dojon are very nice. If I ever lived somewhere, I'd pick Dojon. My time.
So, your time, the time you come from, is it the same as mine?
Same year and everything. I came from New Earth. Went to the orphanage there. You know, that big black building in the city square. That's how the doctor and I found you. I wanted to visit the place I had come from, much like you love seeing where humans originated.
New London isn't all it's cracked up to be, is it? They say they are the richest country on the planet. They say they have it all. And it's just kind of...
Rubbish?
Yeah, don't forget dull.
Oh yeah, dull. I'm glad we agree there. I met your parents there, though.
I don't...
They were nice. Cared about you so much. I wish I had people that cared about me like that.
Come on, in you go.
Hey, I can walk in by myself.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Enough.
I don't want to hear a peep out of you lot. I live right across the road, alright?
Me? I just keep on talking, I do.
Yes, I worked that one out the hard way. Now, you want to prove your innocence? Wait here till something goes wrong, till someone goes missing. That way we'll know it's not you lot.
Tell me, how do you know that every murder is done by the same murderer? They could be done by multiple people.
Doctor, shut it.
What? I'm only asking.
There's not many people left in the hamlet. I really doubt that there's more than one murder, especially when there is about one murder a night.
Right, of course. Only asking.
So if someone dies, we go free.
It would make sense if that was the case.
That's a big price to pay.
Now then, you lot, I'll see you later. I shall be bringing the bodies into the next cell over.
What? Why?
That's where we store them.
Morgues haven't been invented yet.
Right. That's awful.
What's that?
Nothing! Nothing!
Well, I'll be back later. Then again, tomorrow for questioning. And hopefully your answers will be a little more serious, seeing as you are answering for your life.
If only our lives weren't so chaotic.
Leo leaves the room, leaving Mark, Ray, and Doctor alone in the cell.
So, we're sleeping next to a pile of dead bodies?
That about sums it up.
What the?
They think we're criminals, that we murdered that poor boy. That's why we're being treated this way. Don't worry, I'll get us out of here.
Oh, is this the time where you have a plan?
It is, in fact.
Go on. How do we get out?
We don't.
What? But we could be prosecuted.
Worse. I heard Leo talking about sending us to death. Remember, it is the 1800s.
We have to get out of here.
We will. But I will say this is one of those rare times where doing nothing may actually help us. All we have to do is wait in here till another murder happens, and then we can go free, crack the case, and save the town.
Hamlet.
Save the hamlet.
So you're just gonna let somebody die in order to save ourselves?
It's them or you guys. If Leo or the sheriff sees us walking around town and then someone gets murdered, I don't doubt that Leo or the sheriff will shoot us, especially with the state the pair of them are in. The sheriff with his poor brother, Leo being worried about everyone in town. I won't let you two get on the wrong end of people like that. I know it's horrible, but it's a better solution than just leaving here and making us look guilty.
Excuses.
So what do we do till then?
Sleep, plan, and wait. Not necessarily in that order.
But
There's a lot we can do from within this cage. For instance, talk about the fact that the murderer stole the sheriff's brother's leg.
I thought you said it could have always been like that. That's why he had the horse.
I was wrong. Leo told me he had both his legs and didn't own a horse.
maybe the murderer stole it as a trophy.
Expertly stolen, I have to say, with the whole self-healing trick. But if the person didn't own a horse, why was it down the alley with him?
Well, we aren't going to work it out from in here, so why don't you just get us out, sad man?
That's not my name, it's the psychic paper messing up.
Psychic what?
Wait, I haven't told you yet? It's paper that changes what it looks like depending on who views it. The sheriff expected to see the idea of a detective inspector, and so he did. The name he saw, though, that was a fault with the paper. I wasn't holding it myself, so I didn't have any input on what the paper said.
So, what the sheriff saw was all from his imagination?
Exactly. Now, you know what I'm interested in?
What?
What that snow was.
What do you mean? It's just snow.
Snow that tastes like metal, doesn't melt in my hand, and also comes from the sky when there's no clouds about. Doesn't make sense to me. That is not snow. And to top it all off, my Sonic had a fit when it tried scanning that body. The amount of energy it must be giving off must be insane to do that. Anyone have any ideas of what it could be?
The snow or the energy?
Both, although saying that, the energy may not even be energy. Could be something else entirely.
The doctor looked up at the barred window above. He could see the snow piling up outside.
Hey, Mark,
Oh no. You want a favor, don't you?
could you lift me up to that window
Why?
so I can get a sample of the snow?
And do what with it?
Tests! Now, just help me up.
Mark put together his hands, and the doctor stepped on them as Mark lifted him up. The doctor's eyes now level with the window. The doctor began collecting it in his hands.
Are you almost done yet?
Almost. Just a little.
Suddenly, a shadow galloped past, and when it had cleared the view on the other side of the road, the doctor could see a figure dragging something along the ground. Something that looked an awful lot like a person.
What the?
Doctor, I can't hold on much longer.
Wait! I can see something.
What can you see?
I think it's the murderer.
Leo put the two Sonics, the psychic paper, and Ray's bag on a table in the lobby room of the sheriff's office. A fire was going in the fireplace, and Leo almost didn't want to leave as he put his coat on.
They aren't saying anything. If I don't get a confession from them soon, I don't know what to think. 3 people killing 6 people? Wow. What would be their motive? Fun? But then, why remove the random body parts from most of the dead? It doesn't make much sense.
Leo went up to the door and left, going back out into the snow. As he stepped out, he could see a black horse standing there.
Oh, I see. You got back soon enough, didn't you? Where'd you go this time, eh? It's always when I need you, isn't it?
Leo could see the rope around the horse was tied around a post in front of the sheriff's office.
Who tied you up? It's the dead of night. The blizzard is out. This doesn't make any sense. Did someone find you, bring you here? Well, no matter. You are here now. We may as well put you to work, and don't complain about being tired just because you decided it would be a good idea to run around. Now, let's go pick up the body and meet the mean old physician, eh?
He untied the horse, and the pair of them began walking across the road.
Looks like the blizzard's clearing it out, eh? And I might actually be able to find the way to my side easily. It's just this way.
Why am I always given the difficult jobs, eh? Why can't I just do what I was trained to do? Be a doctor, tend to the sick, heal the wounded. But no, I have to be up every bleeding night just because someone thinks it's a good idea to go around murdering. And I am the one that has to be punished, checking all these stupid bodies. It doesn't make any sense. How am I meant to check something that's dead?
How's it going, Grayson?
No, brilliant. Just when I thought I had a bit of peace and quiet.
The sheriff not back yet?
No, you deaf are just dumb. He wants you to call him Jack. He wants you to be your friend, not his colleague.
You always find something to moan about, don't you, Grayson?
I think I have a bloody right.
You realize you really wind me up, right? You're ungrateful, you hate everyone, you're selfish, you're rude, and you're trash at your job. If I didn't have to work with you, I wouldn't.
Wish I didn't have to do this. Just being near you is such a pain. You don't know how difficult my life is.
You wanna know how difficult my life is? Do you? I have to see dead person after dead person, see families crying, and have to come back late at night to find my wife in excruciating pain because of something you couldn't be bothered to treat her for.
Dear, your leg is infected. I did tests when you told me to, no matter how much I didn't want to. Every time she was clear.
Grayson, are you blind or just stupid? All you had to do was take a quick look at her leg to see it was infected. Maybe if you had actually done your job instead of moan 24/7, she might be walking on both legs, not screaming in pain every night because of the pain what's left causes her.
I did my job to the best of my ability. I always do. And I will never have you insulting.
Help, please.
The pair turned to see, outside of the alley, Anna. Leo's horse was smelling and licking something lying on the ground behind her. Leo instantly ran over and saw it. What he saw terrified him. The sheriff's badge shined in the moonlight.
No.
Grayson, can you do something?
Grayson got up and checked for a pulse. He shook his head.
There's nothing to be done. He has no pulse.
Oh, try! Just try! Damn it! Just do your flaming job!
There's no point! He's dead.
Do it! Do something!
Ugh. You're the same, you police officers.
Grayson reluctantly, and with a lot of effort, turned the sheriff over and began whacking his back.
What are you doing?
Never mind that. Ava.
Anna.
Whatever. How long has he been dead?
I don't know.
Grayson checked his pulse again.
Nothing. Sorry.
Grayson stood up, closed his bag, and gave Leo a notebook.
Check that body over. The cause of death is unknown. He's missing a leg. And that notebook is the cause of all the deaths, most of them being unknowns. Now your sheriff, he is dead. Don't know how he died, and to be honest, I don't care. I am finished. I will not be checking your dead again. It's not my job.
No.
Is that it then? Off you go back home. You're done.
It's not my job.
You could be next, Grayson. Any of us could. You would help to save your life, wouldn't you?
Leave me alone.
So, my brother,
I'm so sorry. I really am.
I have no one left. My parents died years ago. My grandparents even longer. Now my brothers are gone. Where do I go?
Just go home. I'll see you first thing in the morning.
No, please. I'm scared to be alone.
You're right. It's too dangerous to be in a house by yourself, especially in times like these.
So what then?
You can stay at my house, okay?
Is that okay?
Of course it is. Don't worry about it, okay?
But how about Jack and Joseph?
I'll sort all that out. Now, You go to that building there. You see it? It just goes straight inside.
Will you need those other people's help?
Whose?
The people who were also investigators? From England. Since Grayson has stopped checking them over, you might want to get that doctor person to check over Jack.
Don't worry about that. You've been through a lot tonight. You are in shock, and you're not thinking straight. Now go, and I'm so sorry, really.
Right.
I have had enough of these deaths. Enough! I don't know how much I can deal with it, especially now that I have no one else to do the case with me. You know what? I'll give up. Whoever this murderer is, well done. You won't be able to solve the case. I'm going home. You can wander wherever you want. You are a police horse after all. You don't belong to me. I retire. I quit. I resign.
Hello?
No, please don't hurt anyone.
Hello?
Anna walked further into the house. She walked slowly towards the noise, towards a door at the end of the corridor. She opened it to find a bedroom. A woman lying in bed, rolling around.
I don't want others to get hurt.
Ida?
I'm back.
Keep away. Keep away. I don't want you to hurt people for my sake.
Hello?
Leo, come quick.
What's the matter? What's...
He saw the state his wife was in and went to her side.
Ida, it's okay. It's just a dream.
Stop hurting others. It doesn't help me. It doesn't.
Ida, wake up! Anna, was she like this when you got here?
Yeah.
Go, okay. Go into the other room, now!
Stop!
Ida sat up suddenly. She looked around, eyes wide.
Ida, are you okay?
Why is Anna here?
Don't worry about that. I'll explain it later. Tell me, are you okay?
Yes, just a bad dream. Why is everyone here? Were you watching me sleep?
You sounded scared, so...
Oh, sorry, Anna. You didn't need to see that.
It's okay.
You couldn't help it. Here, sit up. I'll get you some water.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
Anna went off as Ida sat up and sat on the edge of her bed, putting her feet on the ground.
Now, why don't you tell me what that dream was about, eh?
Oh, it's stupid.
Go on, just tell me.
Something. It came to me. Oh, I can't remember now. I think it wanted to trade my leg or something.
What? You're not making any sense. I guess that's what dreams are like. Shall I look at your leg? Check if it's getting inflamed again.
Yes. Please.
I'm sorry, Ida. This shouldn't have happened to you.
Leo knelt down and went to look at Ida's leg, but instead fell back and distanced himself from her. Anna came back in.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. He just...
What? How did you do that?
Do what? What are you on about, darling?
No. That's not possible. It's not possible.
What happened?
All of this, it's becoming too much. All these medical mysteries, all these murders. I don't know what to do. Maybe the doctor is right. I am way out of my depth.
What's wrong?
Your leg, Ida, it's back. How is it back?
Peter Piper picked a pepper? Ugh, I used to be able to do it. Why can't I do it now? This new tongue of mine's useless. What do you think, Mark? Right?
The doctor turned to them. They both appeared to be asleep.
Oh, sorry. I'll be a little quieter, should I? Damn. I realised I got off topic. How do I go from the snow to hypostatic stabilisations to geoguessr to tongue twisters? Maybe tongue twisters are related to the unsnow? Oh, unsnow. That's a good name for it. But getting back on topic for the 8th time in 20 minutes, maybe that's why I can't do tongue twisters. The snow. No, yes, maybe. But what would be the point? Unless it's just a weird side effect.
The doctor sat down, smiling as he looked at his sleeping friends.
It's your fault. You know that, right? If you hadn't fallen asleep, I wouldn't have got off topic. Guess it shows how brilliant you two are. How much I rely on you. A shame, really. I never got to experience this in my 14th incarnation. People to show the universe to, the look in their eyes when they see something new and exciting they can't explain. I don't know if I could ever let go of this. If anything were to happen to either of them, if they ever wanted to leave, I just don't know how far I'd go to keep them with me. kind of scary. I don't know my limits. And if I do have a limit, it's way further than I'd like it to be. Who knows what I may do.
Everyone!
Leo slowly came into the room, dragging 2 people behind him. Ray and Mark rolled over in their sleep. They were waking up.
Come on, wake up, wake up!
What time is it?
It's only been 30 minutes. What do you want, Leo?
You're right, it's getting too much for me. Way too much. There's been another murder.
Well, it wasn't us.
I think he knows that.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Who was it?
The sheriff.
Let us out. Let me check him over.
Right.
Right. Where to start? Well, he's dead.
Sad, man. That's not the most important.
I've told you before, it's the doctor. I need my Sonic. Where is it?
Picked up everything on the way in. Here.
Leo hands Ray her bag. The doctor his psychic paper and 2 Sonics.
2 Sonics? How did the other one...
It's from me. I had to fix a bulb in my room.
Right, yes. Leo told me you had it. I shall use this one then, since my new one's broken. Definitely the same type of murder as the boy here.
What do you mean?
He just died. No cause, almost like the life got sucked out of him. Is it just targeting the sheriff's family?
No.
Leo shows the doctor over to the next cage over. He opens it, and the doctor enters.
Oh my god.
It's a horrible sight, isn't it? How could someone do this to so many people?
How long have these murders been going on for?
About 6 days?
7 people in 6 days. That's just over 1 a day. I guess the sheriff counts as just over the 1. And what time did they die about?
Leo got out the notebook he got from Grayson. He turned to a page.
The approximate time of the first death happened at 1900 hours. The second, 2200 hours. The third...
Let me see that. 1900, 2200 hours, 100 hours, 1700 hours, 300 hours, 000 hours.
All died in the middle of the night.
Exactly. Weird. Mind if I keep this, Leo?
Sure, but Doctor, this isn't really what's important right now.
Hang on. Whoever wrote these notes were thorough. I wouldn't mind meeting them. They wrote down theories on how they died, abnormalities with each death, everything. Seems like the 3rd person had missing eyes, the 5th had missing a heart. Seems only 2 people were not missing a body part. There's 1 the old man and 7 the sheriff.
Are these missing body parts how they died, though?
Well, this person doesn't think so. They wrote down theories on how they could have died here. Died from the cold when getting lost in the blizzard. Died from the cold when getting lost in the blizzard. Died from the cold when getting lost in the blizzard. I'm starting to see a pattern.
Again, to do with the snow.
Leo, how often do you have blizzards here?
Well, we have always had them, one every few months. Not often, but often enough to be annoying. Recently, though, they've been coming almost every day.
How recently?
A week. Oh my lord. When the murder started. You don't think?
It's linked. Yes.
Hang on. Why are you accepting this so easily, Leo?
Well, because, as I've been trying to say ever since I got you people out...
Just as I thought. Although it's hard to tell with some of them because of the degrading state of the bodies, I can tell they all died in the same way. The life was sucked out of them.
So that means they were probably killed by the same person. Life getting sucked out of them. That isn't possible though, right?
I'm not sure. What's weird is that the Sonic isn't affected by the same thing my last one was. So either my last one had a glitch, or the thing that made my Sonic break isn't on the bodies, it's in the location of the bodies.
So this thing appears wherever the bodies are?
I guess so. I don't know what this thing is though.
Can I shut the cage?
Yep, I have all the info of all the bodies saved onto this Sonic.
Leo dragged the 2 bodies in and shut the cage.
Now, what we need to do, guys, is go back to the TARDIS, plug both the Sonics in and download the data that caused my new Sonic to break, and download the info of these dead guys from my old Sonic. Hang on. Leo, you're a closed-minded kind of person.
Thank you.
Why do you accept what we're saying so easily?
I did say that.
Doctor, it's my wife. You need to check her over. I think it's linked. There's something wrong.
What?
I need your help.
So, what's wrong with your wife?
My leg.
She had it amputated a few months ago. Infection.
But they are both there.
Exactly.
So is that why you accepted the doctor's theory?
Yes.
What's your name?
Ida.
Well, Ida, I'd say you're very lucky. You've got your leg back.
But how?
Well, I can say for certain it didn't grow back.
What makes you say that?
I think Leo's already spotted it.
They look nothing alike, Ida. Your leg is slimmer, this new leg is bulkier, hairier.
You don't think it's hers, do you?
No.
Neither does the Sonic. It detected different DNA from it.
Whose leg is it then?
And it's just been confirmed.
Wow.
Leo, who was murdered tonight and lost a leg?
Well, the sheriff's brother, Joseph, but wait, you don't think...
I do think.
What are you saying?
Oh, sorry, I probably should have said this outside, right?
No, you will say it right here in front of me.
Well, I think this leg came from someone who was killed tonight.
Oh my.
We are very sorry.
Someone died. To give me a leg?
I think so.
But I don't want this. I don't want to have something like this.
Well, you do. Be thankful. It came at a high price.
How is that possible? To get the leg working? To have no marks where it was attached?
I'm gonna guess with tech outside of this world.
Excuse me?
Anna stood behind them in the doorway of Ida's room.
Anna, what are you doing here? I told you to stay in the other room.
No, it's okay.
Why is she here? You aren't related, are you?
No, it's the sheriff's sister. She is no one else.
Oh yeah. He did say.
The doctor knelt in front of Anna.
I'm so sorry about what's happened to you. I swear. I'll find out what did this. Who did this.
It's not like you can bring them to life, though, is it?
I wish I could. I really do. But I don't have the power to control life and death. And maybe it's good that no one does.
I just wanted to say, Ida was saying some weird things in her sleep when I came in. Like, literally shouting them.
Is that relevant?
It was just a bad dream, that was all.
Do you remember the dream?
Well, no, but...
And it could be relevant. Shouting in your sleep is not normal. I am pretty sure you would have remembered a dream as bad as that. What did she say, Anna?
She said she didn't want people to get hurt. For whatever she was talking to keep away and for them to stop hurting others, and that it doesn't help her if they hurt others.
Anything else?
No.
It's strangely relevant.
Yes, and if this is related, that means it's definitely a something that brought Ida's leg back and killed all these people.
So, what do we do?
We try to find the killer any way we can. If they kill at night during blizzards, we shall just have to wait till then. But I would say first that we need to confirm the theory of what the murderer is doing. So, Leo, any other people that you know of having miraculous recoveries relating to body parts of all those lost from the dead?
Hang on. There's more of them?
I assumed people knew.
We were hoping to keep it a secret from the people in the hamlet.
So, Harry's son, the old guy that lives up the road, they're all...
Yes.
You said they went missing.
We wanted to sort everything out before we told people. We needed to make sure the murderer was behind bars so that everyone was safe and no one was panicking while we were searching for them.
And what? Allow people to be oblivious to it? That's crazy. If you told people, then less people would go out of their homes and into the danger of the murderer in the first place.
It was Jack's call. We didn't want to worry people. This town has been so peaceful. Why stop now?
Look, everyone, stop! What's happened has happened. We cannot stop that. What we can do is find the murderer, and seeing as they have a pretty set schedule, I say we have a good shot at finding them. All we need to do is work together. Leo, that person's son Ida said about, the one that went missing. What body part did they lose?
It was Murder 3.
Murder 3? What does that even mean?
His eyes got taken out. Right.
Should you really be saying this in front of Anna?
I don't mind.
I say we go there first, see if the parents know anything.
But doctor, it's 5 o'clock.
So, are we going to interrupt them?
In the morning, I think he means.
Oh, right. Time for a time traveller is always confusing.
What?
So, Leo, Anna, Ida, stay here, get some sleep. We'll see you, Leo, later today in the evening.
Why then? Why not question people earlier in the day?
Because, based on everything we found out, this thing attacked at night, and now that the sun is about to come up, I doubt this thing will attack again. There's no point waiting around for it to show up when we can be productive. We can spend the whole evening questioning people, trying to learn as much about it as we can, ready for when this thing comes back. And between then and now, you, Leo, can take the day off, spend some time with your family. We can meet up again in the evening. Whilst we wait for the day to pass, Mark, Ray and I shall go into that little blue box you were so mean about earlier and run some tests on my high-tech gadgets to find out more about what this thing is and its intentions. Okay? Mark, Ray, come on.
Well, wait, hang on, wait.
I think you should do as he says.
Why is that?
He may be a child, but he and his friends seem to have a better idea of what's going on in this investigation than you do. Am I right?
Well...
Now then, Anna, I shall sort a bed out for you tonight. Will you be staying long?
I don't know.
Well, let's just see what happens, okay? Now come with me to the other room.
Do you need help?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I can do a lot more without your help now. I'm going to use this leg to the best of its ability.
What do I even do about this?
Inside the TARDIS, the doctor had placed the two sonics on two pads on the console. He looked at the screen.
Is it just me, or am I a little lost?
Yeah, Doc, we might need to catch up. Your mind is running ahead without us.
So, we may potentially have a murderer that takes from one person and gives to the other, like Joseph getting his leg taken to be given to Ida.
Like an extreme Robin Hood?
Sort of. This murderer is obviously less outgoing than Robin, though. God, that got annoying.
So then, what are we doing now? Couldn't the murderer still be out there?
The TARDIS will pick anything like that up.
So what are we doing then?
Multitasking. We're going to travel in time to later today in the evening, where we can question a few more people about whether or not my theory is right.
The whole Robin Hood theory?
Yes. And whilst in the TARDIS, I'm checking the info of both my sonics. What caused one of them to explode in my hand, and what could have caused the deaths of all these people.
And what do you think it is that caused your sonic to break?
High amounts of energy. Scary amounts. I just don't know where it could have come from. With high amounts of energy, I could probably taste it in the air, feel the hairs on the back of my neck go up, but nothing. Makes me think it's... Oh no.
You okay?
No. I'm far from okay.
Mark went around to look at the monitor.
What is it? What caused him to...
Oh no.
What?
Vosalar energy.
Am I seriously the only one out of the loop? Again?
I read this in a book at the library. Vosalar energy is energy first discovered by the Doctor's people. It was thought it could be used as a way to try and travel in time.
Before Arton energy was created?
Exactly. What's it doing here? Have we got a time traveler around?
No. The Time Lords failed in making a time machine that travels in time using Vosalar energy. They instead created a void hopper.
What is that?
Artron energy is time energy. Energy that keeps the barriers of the time vortex open. The time vortex is full of the stuff, but Vosalar energy is void energy. Energy that separates universes, keeps them apart, keeps them from colliding. And like my TARDIS attracts itself to Artron energy so that it can access the time vortex, a void hopper attracts itself to Vosalar energy so that it can gain access to the void and use that to travel long distances in a short amount of time.
Why are you so scared of it?
There's a reason Vosalar energy is only in the void and nowhere else. There's a reason it keeps universes apart. It's because the energy is highly corrosive to the walls of every universe, stops universes from spreading into each other and colliding.
So with Vosalar energy being used here, that means...
The fabric of space is breaking down. The universe itself is breaking down. But not because of Vosalar energy. Vosalar energy only breaks down the walls of universes. This is charged Vosalar energy. Charged just enough to destroy anything it touches.
The doctor reached into his pocket and brought out clumps of the snow.
I was right. This isn't snow. This is space. The universe breaking down.
The snow is the fabric of the universe?
Yes, that's why the blizzards happen when the murders happen. A higher amount of Vosalar energy. More corrosion of the universe. More debris.
How about us hearing the wind but not feeling it?
I don't know. Probably some side effect of everything going on. I'll guess the noise of the wind is the void. I opened a rift into the void once, made the same noise. The void is getting closer to our universe. I need to check something.
What are you doing?
Checking something. I hope I'm wrong.
Oh no.
I was right. Why do I always have to be right with everything that's bad?
What is it?
7 murders. I count 8. There's 16 spots of Volsolar energy all over the hamlet. One spot to murder someone, and another to give the body part to another.
So?
This much Volsolar energy in such a small space as this? I'm surprised the universe is holding on.
You're not saying all this could destroy the universe in a very short amount of time from now, are you?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And look at where the spots of Volsolar energy are. These two here, one where Joseph died in the alley and another one of the same strength in Ida's bedroom. Meaning, this murderer is using the void to travel from murdered to victim, or vice versa.
I guess if two bits of Volsolar energy have the same strength, it appeared in the same night.
Exactly. Volsolar energy spreads out and loses strength as it corrodes things.
Terrifying stuff.
Now, there's going to be a slight change of plans now that things have got a bit more dire.
Great.
Look here. 6 dots of Volsolar energy, one from tonight and one from the night before. The 2 from tonight targets the sheriff's office and I think where the sheriff died, and the 2 from last night targets where I think Ida said that boy with the missing eye's parents were, and the other 2 are in some random place in the street and a random house. Now, you guys are going to be investigating these spots, so who wants what?
I'll take the sheriff's office.
Good call. I would say I am better at talking to people, so I shall take the parents and tell them the bad news.
Coolio, let me just print this out for you.
Print it out?
The doctor pressed a button on the TARDIS, and 2 sheets of paper came out of the console. He gave one each to Mark and Ray. The sheets of paper showed the map with the points of Volsolar energy on it.
Now, before you do anything, I need you to question Leo about specific points. He may already have the people murdered on these points in the cells. Oh, and take this.
The doctor gives Grayson's notebook to Ray, and the 8th Doctor's Sonic back to Mark.
I presume you know how to use it, Mark?
I did work it out, yeah. Point and think.
Coolio. Now, there's something else I want you two to do.
And what's that?
I need you to get everyone off the streets. Make sure no one is there by the time the next blizzard hits. Got that? I don't want the murderer targeting anyone but me.
We can do that for you after we have questioned people.
Coolio. That makes things easier for me.
Well, if we are doing that, what are you doing?
I'm going to drop you 2 off here. I need to travel straight to the future to just before the next blizzard begins.
Why?
I'm going to confront the murderer. Stop them before they kill any more people. Stop them before they destroy the universe.
It was now night. The doctor began to walk the empty streets.
Yeah, Mark did a good job. Now then. Where are you? Where? Come on, I know you want to come out. I know you want to confront me. Out you come. Are there multiple of you? Come out, all of you. Come out now.
And why should I come out?
What? Where are you?
I can be wherever I want.
Suddenly, the shape ran past the doctor, and when he turned around to look at where it had gone, it had vanished.
Whenever.
Stop playing games with me. Come out, now.
I am only trying to help. That's all.
The doctor turned. Behind him was someone in shadow, leaning against a wooden pillar of a house.
Who are you?
The figure walked out of the shadows and towards the doctor. They held a walking stick and wore an orange uniform, tattered in places. If a stingray was humanoid, this being's appearance is what they would be.
I am Hex, but you can call me the Philanthropist.
I had a friend called Hex. So, I see you're a Miliobatoid. A peaceful race, I believe.
Only because of the punishments given if you break a couple of small rules.
So, what are you doing here? Come to torment some humans?
Quite the contrary. I have come to help.
Hex pointed their stick at the floor, and a glow came from it and the ground. Hex seemed to fall through the ground.
What is that stick? What is it? You realize it's destroying the universe.
It's not. I tested it.
The doctor turned. Hex was behind him now.
It is. You have to stop using it. You have to stop hurting all these people.
I am not hurting them. I am helping. Like I shall with you.
Oh?
So, What is it you want? What is your greatest desire?
What do I want? Sounds right then. You go around asking one person what they want and stealing from the other.
The humans have stories of that nature. Ribbon Hide, I think they called it.
Robin Hood, and he didn't kill unless he had to. So, how do you pick those you give to and those you take from?
Based on their happiness, Doctor. The more a person really needs something, really craves it, the more they need my help. The more likely I am to do anything to give it to them.
By killing others.
Oh, but people are so happy with what I'm doing. I have made blind men see. Dead people walk again. Made the sick well. Made the old young. And now, I come to you, boy of time. I come to see what you want.
You know what I want. Your species are telepathic.
I do, but I won't do anything unless you tell me to my face. That tells me you truly want it.
No, you just get enjoyment out of being asked for help.
Tell me, Doctor, what do you want?
You know full well. I want you to put everything back to how it was. Leave this town, this planet, and never come back. You have hurt way more than you have helped. Family members have died. Loved ones have been lost.
I also trade emotion, Doctor. I can make everyone happy.
Why won't you grant me what I want? I just want you to stop making people suffer.
Because that isn't what you want, is it? Not truly. Not if you could have anything in the world in any circumstance.
What do you...
Come on. I know you want every innocent soul who has died in your name to come back happy and healthy.
No. Not in the way you do things.
Hex smiled. His stick began to glow as he pointed it at the doctor. The doctor fell, weak to the floor.
It's a basic Milio-Bashiodian right for me to be able to have this stuff. All of my race have them. Rely on them. Clever me modified what it does. Huh. My modifications? I allowed it to rip holes in the universe for me. But can you tell me what it does, usually, without my modification?
It increases your telepathic power.
Clever, Doctor. Wouldn't expect less from it. Now, tell me what you want.
I want... No.
Tell me. You want that, don't you? Imagine. You could save all those that got converted into Cybermen on New Earth. Imagine. You could save all those that you sent to their deaths in your 14th self. Imagine you could save all those that died in your name. All those innocents. All those that didn't deserve to die.
I...
Come on! Say it!
Yes.
Yes, what? What do you want?
I... want you to save all those that died in my name. Please.
Good.
The light died down and the doctor dropped further to the floor, lying on the fake snow, weak.
Looks like I have my work cut out for me. I better rest up for tomorrow night. Millions and billions of people to save. What a hero I will be! This will prove my innocence. This will!
The doctor watched as Hex opened another portal. He stepped in it. The doctor outstretched his arm to reach him, but couldn't move his body. Hex waved to the doctor, and the portal closed up.
No. So many people are gonna die. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
Next time in Doctor Who True 15.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Something as miraculous as this. Someone coming back from the dead.
This deep voice. This terrifying voice. Coming from the alley.
Joseph.
The murderer has taken them all. To the void like Mark.
What the... Why can't I move? Where are we?
I remember. I did this. To everyone. I've hurt everyone.